Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Manzur Ahmad Ganai, lecturer history. Our today's topic for 12th class students of history subject is why do you think men and women joined the Sangha? Dear students, this is a simple question wherein we have been asked as to why both men and women joined the Sangha. Sangha, as I have discussed with you in previous lectures, that Sangha was an organization of Buddhist monks who used to preach Buddhism and live a simple and a very pious life. Now the question is why both men and women wanted to join these sanghas. Dear students, initially only men were allowed to be the part of sangha, but with the passage of time, Ananda, Buddha's disciple, persuaded Buddha to allow women as well into the sangha. As a result, women as well along with men also joined the sangha in large numbers. And now the question is why both men and women joined sangha in large numbers. There were some important reasons for this. Number one, it is believed that many men and women had been fed up with the worldly problems, worldly tensions and anxieties. Therefore, they wanted to give this world. They wanted to renounce this world and worldly pleasures and wanted to live in the company of the monks and saints and wanted to live in the Sangha, because they thought that if they wanted to attain peace of mind, attain tranquility, attain calmness in mind, then this was only possible by becoming the members of Sangha, and this was not possible by fulfilling worldly desires. So people joined Sangha, men and women joined Sangha to give up worldly pleasures and find peace of mind in the Sangha. Number one. Number two, men and women wanted to study the Buddhist literature and philosophy by staying in the company of monks, because people thought Buddhist monks had a lot of respect and status in the society. Therefore, both men and women wanted that by only staying in the company of these monks, it was a blessing for them, and by staying with them they would also be able to know about the philosophy and teachings of Buddhism. Number third, many wanted to become priests and teachers of Buddhism. Many women and women had this craving, because Buddhism with the passage of time was becoming a popular religion. It was gaining ground fast. Therefore, more and more people wanted to join Sangha and become the preachers and teachers of Buddhism, because in the Sangha there was no distinction of any high caste or low caste. Everyone had this an opportunity. Anyone could become the member of the Sangha. So people wanted to go to the Sangha and become the teachers and preachers of Buddhism. Number four, we know that all men and women were equal. And by becoming the members of Sangha, both men and women wanted to forget the past social differences that had been created in them due to the caste system, wherein the woman was not equal to men. Women had a very low respect in the status in the society, and men had a very high status in the society. And by joining this Buddhist Sangha, both men and women wanted to give this feeling that they are now equal, there is no social difference, there is no caste difference now between them. So by joining in big numbers, they wanted to forget the previous social differences that had been created among them due to caste system. Number five, many people wanted to live a pious and a very simple life and a dedicated life, a life of worship, a life of devotion and dedication. And people thought the only place where they could attain peace of mind, they could live a very simple and pious life, that was the Buddhist Sangha, where there was no corruption, where there was no exploitation, where there was no exploitation, where everything was done on democratic basis, where everything was done at merit basis, and there was no problem for any person in the Sangha. So if people wanted to join Sangha and become pious and sacred, Sangha was the best option for them. Number six, as I have already told you, that Buddhism was gaining popularity with the passage of time. So Buddhist Sanghas were also gaining popularity and becoming very famous among the people. Therefore, by joining Sangha, people wanted to get the prestige, because this Buddhist Sangha was considered prestigious and a very respectable place for in the society. So everyone wanted to be a member of Sangha and get the respect and status and prestige in the society as was given to the members of Sangha. Thank you.